To some other news that we are tracking on NewsX, while Pakistan continues to target civilians and school children in Jammu and Kashmir, India once again showed Pakistan that it puts humanity first. India allowed the treatment of a 4-month-old Pakistani boy who was suffering from a heart ailment. A 4-month-old Rohaan was discharged yesterday after he received medical treatment from a Delhi hospital. This comes on the day when Pakistan targeted civilians across the border in Nowshera, specifically 3 schools that were targeted, with over 150 school children trapped inside those buildings. All of them have now been rescued, though, by security forces. 2 civilians have also been reportedly injured in that firing by Pakistan in Jammu and Kashmir's Nowshera sector.
We are at Nowshera in a migrant camp where administration took these school children after rescuing them from the school where they were stuck for almost whole day when Pakistan resorted unprovoked firing in the Nowshera sector. You can see these are the only small kids, those who were stuck there in the Pakistan shelling. Pakistan resorted unprovoked firing at around 1 in the afternoon. They were studying in their schools at that time in the forward areas, but that firing make them definitely scared, and they were scared. You can see the faces of these cute children, how they are scared, and now even without food they are sitting here outside the camp because only few hours back administration, the police and the army have rescued them from that camps. Let's speak to them what they have to say. आप मुझे बताइए क्या हुआ था, आप सुबह जब स्कूल गए उसके बाद क्या हुआ?
हम खेल रहे थे। पहले फायरिंग की आवाज नहीं आ रही थी, हम खेल रहे थे और फिर फायरिंग की आवाज आ रही दूर दूर में, उधर कलसियों में आवाज आ रही थी और फिर हमारे टीचर ने हमें सावधान कर दिया और हमें वो अंदर ले गए। जब उन्होंने कहा, जब इधर पास पड़ने लगे गोले और आपने जमीन को पकड़ लेना है, तो फिर पास में पड़ने लगे। छोटे बच्चे बहुत रोने लगे और हमें बचने की उम्मीद नहीं थी।
कितने बच्चे थे वहाँ
स्कूल में 65।
फिर क्या हुआ, कैसे आप वहाँ से बचे, कैसे निकले?
फिर पुलिस वाले गए, फिर हमारे टीचर ने उन्हें फोन किया और फिर फोन की तो फिर एक गाड़ी आई, फिर वो हमें लेके आई इधर।
करीब 1:30 बजे के करीब यहाँ फायरिंग होने लगी। सभी टीचर और स्टूडेंट यहीं पे हैं, वो एक कमरे में इकट्ठे हो गए और सभी बच्चे भी डरे हुए हैं। टीचर उनको कंट्रोल करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं। बच्चों को भूख लगी थी, एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन की तरफ से कुछ खाने को दिया गया, वो बच्चों ने खाया। अब थोड़े शांत होके बैठ गए हैं।
The situation was very tense. At around 1:30 I received a call from Seher that around 65 students and 8 teachers have been trapped, and continuous mortar shelling is going on. At that time our only priority was to save the children and to save them in one go. That is why I only had one BP bunker, police BP bunker. We requisitioned 2 BP bunkers from the army, and I'm happy and I'm really thankful to them that they provided it immediately. Children were very terrified along with their teachers because around 5 to 6 shells had landed on their school. So you can just imagine the kind of terror which they have created in the mind of those students.
We have already established 5 camps in Nowshera, and migrants are residing in camps, and we are providing all sort of facilities to the migrants,
including food and shelter.
Everything we are providing, everything: food, shelter, drinking water, and ration, everything.
And what are the instructions to the schools? Schools will be closed for next few days?
We have closed all schools adjoining LOC till further order.
Let's go across to my colleague Arish Bilal, joining us live with further details from Srinagar on this incident. Arish, talk us through the details about the rescue in this entire incident. It's shameless to say the least that Pakistan resorted to this indiscriminate firing, violating ceasefire, and the target this time was 3 schools. Of course, thankfully enough, all students have now been rescued.
Today also another infiltration bid has been foiled in the Musil sector. So Pakistan definitely making desperate attempts to not only push in the militaries but also target the civilian population in the Jammu areas of Poonch, Rajouri and Kathua districts.
Okay, stay with us, Arish. We'll just come back to you. Some more reactions that have been coming in. We'll take a listen in.
I think indirectly the Chinese may also be encouraging the Pakistan to continue with their activities. So we have to make a note of this and act accordingly, and a policy decision has to be taken now. It is not, should not be allowed to become a regular feature. The various serious policy decision has to be taken at the highest level by the government.
Nobody can expect India to carry out reprisal against the humanitarian objects, objects, which are of humanitarian value. We can't do that. But question is, it's now the job of India to make sure that Pakistan stops doing it. Of course, you cannot go running to the world body to tell them. We have to stop. And Pakistan is taking this action because we are reactive. We are not proactive.
And in some more news that's coming in on provocations by Pakistan once again. Fourth day in a row, Pakistan violating ceasefire. Pakistan has carried out unprovoked firing in Balakot sector of the line of control. Another civilian unfortunately being injured in this heavy firing there from Pakistan, which is still underway as we speak. Indian troops are retaliating effectively to try and douse this firing from Pakistan. Third day in a row as Pakistan continues to violate ceasefire. We saw a very tense situation just yesterday when there were school kids who were being held hostage as their school buildings came under attack in this ceasefire violation by Pakistan. In today's news, we're learning that unprovoked firing has started in Balakot sector, and news is another civilian has been injured. Ajay Jandial joining us with further details. Ajay, desperate bids there by Pakistan. Latest news coming in of ceasefire violation in Balakot.
Well, yes, another ceasefire violation from across border by Pakistani troops, and this time again they started targeting the civilians in the Balakot sector area, and according to information, one civilian have been injured in the fresh firing from Pakistan side. And we can share that definitely the people are definitely once again scared because whenever Pakistan resort to unprovoked firing, they started targeting civilians, and with the result, the civilian get hurt, and that's why they are scared. No doubt the Indian troops are retaliating very heavily, but like yesterday Pakistan did that the Pakistani troops targeted the schools in Nowshera sector, and today morning when firing started, they directly started targeting the civilians over there in the Punch.
Ajay, just talk us through the amount of ceasefire violations we've been looking at. It's been, I think, the third consecutive day where not one but at least 2 or 3 ceasefire violations continue in different locations by Pakistan.
Well, definitely, continuously the ceasefire violation is going on, and this is the 4th day when Pakistan continuously targeting the civilian as well as the troops on the border. And in last, if we see in last 24 hours, this is the 5th ceasefire violation on LOC. The first one was there in the Punch, Mainder, Sabjian, Balakot, and Nowshera, and Nogam district also in Kashmir. So that is the tough time which the civilians are facing there on the border. But
all right.
Pakistan.
All right, we'll leave it at that for a moment. Thanks very much for joining us with those details, Ajay.